Hey, back again. It's day 15 of the 90-day challenge, 99 problems, but this ain't one. Welcome back, family. Here's what I'm going to start off with. I'm going to go back to some of my acting from when I was like 5, 6 years old. I believe it was somewhere around there, maybe even 10 years old. But here we go. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing in them, to die, to sleep no more, and by sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to, 'tis a consummation devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep perchance to dream, aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death what dreams may come, when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns at patience merits of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietus make with the bare bodkin? Who would fardels bear, to grunt and sweat under a weary life, for that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to the others that we know not of. Thus consciousness make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thoughts and enterprises of great pith and moments with disregard the currents turn awry, and lose the name of action. I wanted to start off with that. I mean, thank you. But I'll start off with that because he starts off with a great thing. To be or not to be. That's what we're going to talk about a little bit today, very briefly. Because what happens a lot of times, I've seen a lot of business I've been through and a lot of training I've gone through, is people start talking about they want to make some changes, they want to get into a business, they want to invest in something, but then they start saying, I don't have the money. I don't have the money. So right at the point, that's all good. Right at the point of see, that's all good. Anyway, that was Pops going by there. But the point, what I'm saying is people start saying they don't have certain things. And so saying that they don't have these things, they're already focusing on the wrong thing. You see, the order is supposed to be, do, then have. But when you start focusing on what you have or what you don't have in the beginning, then you won't do anything if you don't have it already. And you won't become the person that you want to become. Okay? So we have to turn that sequence around. Start worrying about, take that back. Not worrying about, we got to focus on who we want to be. And by focusing on who we want to be, we start doing the things that we need to do. And because we're doing what we need to do, we start having the things that we want to have. Okay? So here's what I'm talking about. Here's what I'm saying. If I don't have the money right now to start getting into a business, how's that going to stop me from getting to what I want to get to? If I know that a person who has certain things, they're going to do certain things to get what they want in life. In order to do those certain things, I have to be a certain type person. So if I start with that in the beginning, if I'm saying what type of person does the things they want to do in life, what type of person has success, what type of person becomes a business owner, the person who becomes a business owner is someone who's not taking no for an answer. They're not going to let something that they don't have stop them from getting what they want. So therefore, by becoming the business owner, by becoming a successful person in your own right, in your own mind, you start doing those things that you need to do to become a business owner, that a business owner does. You start doing the things that to become successful, that the successful people do, and you start doing the things that business owners have the things that business owners have, and you start having the things that successful people have. You see, it starts with that question, understanding whether it's to be or not to be. What is it that you want to be will answer the question of whether you'll have the things you want to have. That is what we're focusing on today. And then as he ends it off, the end of that whole soliloquy or whatever it's called, the whole little spot right there, the last thing it says is by not doing the things you want to do, you're worried about all the suffering that's going on, all the things that's trying to stop you from becoming the person you want to be, from doing what you want to do in your life. He says in the end that you lose the name of action. And right before that he says, with this regards, their currents turn awry, meaning the things that are flowing into your life start going bad and you don't take action because you start focusing on what you didn't have instead of focusing on what you want to become. That's what we're talking about today. That's the end of this here lesson. Let you know it's D. Orlando Fortune telling you to keep it as simple as A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, and do, re, mi. Bet you didn't know I could act, did you? Because confidence is all you really need to live your life in style. So just do what you gotta do.